Gifts from Grandma. Hey soulmakers, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is a heart-warmer, a tale woven with threads of loss, hope, and the enduring magic of love. It's a Christmas story, but not your typical one. It's about a grandmother's love that transcends even death, leaving a legacy of miracles and whispers of the soul. So grab a cup of cocoa, snuggle up, and let me take you on a journey to where grief and grace intertwine. The loss and the longing. Picture a Polish neighborhood in December, usually humming with the joy of Christmas. But this year, the melody is muted, replaced by the mournful notes of loss. My beloved grandma, the anchor of our family, is fading against the tide of cancer. Months of hospital visits and whispered prayers culminate in the inevitable her passing on December 21st. Tradition demands a 3-day wake, but fate, like a mischievous jester, throws a wrench in the plans. Christmas, jolly and insistent, lands on the 4th day. We break with custom, choosing the 23rd for the funeral, hoping for Grandma's understanding, a silent nod from beyond. My heart, already fragile from the loss of my mother, feels like a shattered ornament. Grandma's laughter, once a vibrant thread in our lives, lies hushed, leaving a gaping hole in the tapestry of our family. To top it all, my husband's job hangs by a thread, adding another layer of worry to our already strained finances. Whispers of hope and a prayer for help. Standing by Grandma's grave on that frigid December day, the wind whipping my tears into icy shards, I pray. Not just for her soul to find peace, but for a miracle for us, a whisper of hope in the howling wind. Grandma, I choke out, I miss you. Please pray to God for us. We need a little help right now. Christmas Eve and the broken melody. Christmas Eve arrives, a bittersweet melody played on a cracked violin. For my daughters, I don a mask of cheer, painting smiles on their innocent faces. Back home, the festive preparations are derailed by a domestic disaster. A flooded basement, the hot water tank a ruptured conductor in a puddle of its own making. My husband, ever resourceful, knows how to fix it, but our financial strings are taut and thin. The Buffalo trips have drained our savings, leaving us with a chorus of mounting bills and the chilling prospect of a cold, waterless Christmas. Desperation, a discordant note, creeps in. All I can do is retreat to the familiar comfort of prayer, whispering my plea to the heavens, to my grandma, the celestial soprano. The miracle and the melody of love. Christmas morning dawns, a fragile carol sung by the first rays of sunlight. We bundle ourselves for church, seeking solace in the shared melody of faith. My husband, pulling on his boots, pauses, a surprised note in his voice. From the depths of the left boot, a wad of money, tied with Grandma's signature ribbon, tumbles out. 25 crisp bills, a perfect harmony of $500, the exact sum needed to buy a new hot water tank. Tears blur our vision as we stare at each other, the silence a pregnant pause before the crescendo of awe. Did you put this in here? My husband asks, his voice trembling. I shake my head, tears shimmering like cymbals in the sunlight. It's Grandma. I asked her to pray for us, to send us help. There's no other explanation. The phone, then, becomes an unexpected instrument, joining the chorus of our disbelief. My husband, holding the receiver, listens to his boss's voice, a joyous counterpoint to our symphony of despair. Sorry to bother you on the holiday, but I wanted to let you know your job is safe. Merry Christmas. Those words, a triumphant finale, wrap us in a warm embrace. Grandma's gift, a tangible manifestation of love and divine intervention, has restored the harmony to our lives. It was a Christmas tale not of jolly Santas and glistening trees. More than money, Grandma's legacy of love. But Grandma's gift was more than just money. It was a reminder that love never truly dies. It lives on in the memories we share, the stories we tell, and the legacy we carry forward. Even though she was gone, her love continued to be the guiding light in our lives, a beacon of hope that shone even in the darkest of times. Discovering Grandma's hidden story. Weeks later, as we sifted through Grandma's belongings, we discovered a hidden drawer in her old dresser. Inside, nestled amongst faded ribbons and yellowed photographs, lay a letter addressed to me. In her familiar, loopy handwriting, she wrote of her own struggles, of her fears and anxieties, of how she too had faced financial worries and uncertainties. She wrote of how faith had sustained her, and how she always believed that good things come to those who wait and trust. As we read her words, a wave of warmth washed over us. It was as if Grandma was still with us, offering comfort and guidance from beyond the veil. We learned that she had secretly saved $500, just in case we ever needed it. The money she left us wasn't just a financial safety net. It was a testament to her love, a silent promise that she would always be there for us, even in her absence. Healing through memory and love. The days that followed were filled with bittersweet memories and a newfound sense of strength. We sorted through Grandma's belongings, reminiscing about happy times and learning more about the woman who had shaped our lives. We found old recipe cards scribbled in her hand, photographs of her with her friends and family, and even a dusty diary filled with her dreams and aspirations. Each item we touched felt like a brushstroke on the canvas of her life, bringing her closer to us in a way we never thought possible. We discovered that she had been a talented artist, a passionate gardener, and a fierce advocate for social justice. We saw glimpses of the woman who had inspired us with her kindness, her courage, and her unwavering faith. As we cleaned out her house, we also began to heal. The tears that flowed freely were not just tears of sadness, but also tears of gratitude for the love and the legacy she had left behind. We learned that grief is a journey, not a destination, and that even in the midst of loss, there is always room for hope and love. A Christmas star and a message of hope. One day, while clearing out the attic, we stumbled upon an old trunk filled with Christmas ornaments. As we unwrapped each one, memories flooded back, the year we decorated the tree with popcorn and cranberries. The time we accidentally set the cat on fire, don't worry, he was fine, and the countless Christmas Eves spent laughing and singing around the piano. Among the ornaments, we found a small, hand-painted wooden star. It was simple, yet somehow perfect. Grandma had made it herself when she was a little girl, and it had hung on our tree every year since. As I held it in my hand, I felt a connection to her that transcended time and space. It was a reminder that her love, like the Christmas star, would always shine brightly in our hearts. That Christmas, we decorated the tree with Grandma's ornaments, each one a silent story from her life. We sang her favorite carols and shared memories of her with our children. And as we stood around the tree, holding hands and gazing at the lights, we knew that she was with us, celebrating with us. Her spirit woven into the very fabric of our lives. Grandma's gift was more than just money. It was a reminder that love never truly dies. It lives on in the memories we share, the stories we tell, and the legacy we carry forward. Soulmakers, this Christmas, remember the power of love, faith, and hope. Cherish your loved ones, tell them how much you appreciate them, and let their memories guide you through life's challenges. Tell me about your own holiday miracles and the loved ones who make your life brighter, because at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. The love that connects us, even in the absence of those we hold dear. Merry Christmas, Soulmakers, and remember, miracles are all around us. We just have to open our hearts to see them. And if you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below.